Hi everybody. It's Jennifer Brooks, your Southern Belle. How is everything today? You may see my caption, Simpfermasculine. I made that word up because now I think I was down underground too long because when I came from underground, I told you 17 years. That didn't mean I didn't live. It just meant I wouldn't love again. I just closed my heart down. But when I came back up, we are fighting these social titles. Not social titles, they're real people and they're real things. So I'm going to read what I'm talking about. Masculine is social expectations of being a man. Masculinity is constructed and defined as socially, historically, politically, rather than being biologically driven. Feminine, gentle, weakness, delicate, and modest. A set of attributes, behaviors, and roles generally associated with women and girls. Femininity can be understood as socially constructed, and there's also some evidence that some behaviors considered feminine are influenced by both cultural factors and biological factors. Simp. Simp is an internet slang term describing someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention towards another person, typically someone who does not reciprocate the feelings back. And reciprocate means to exchange or to pay back of what one has received. Now, like I said, I made up a word because biologically means like rooted instincts. The Bible says masculinity is humble, which means attitude towards yourself and others, in the treatment of others, humble leadership, sacrificial love, which is going forth for sake of others, selfless, and incredible meekness, which is strength under control. So I'm gonna tell you this little story, but I'm gonna change the names. Well, like I said, when I was not dating for the 17 years, when I was not going out, when I had just been hurt enough, and I just didn't want to date for a while. So I just did me. I just enjoyed me. I traveled. I did whatever. And we're gonna change the name. So everybody has a Bubba. So I went to visit my cousin Bubba, and we're gonna say he lived in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Okay, so I'll go and visit. I'll visit him a couple of times, but this one particular time I go and visit him. He said, "Cuz, you want to hit the Baltimore Strip?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." So we go down the Baltimore Strip, and he takes me like in this club, and man, I'm sitting in this club, and it was a ladies' club or a gentleman's club. It was a club for men. Anyway, we're sitting in the club for about an hour. So had a couple, got our drink on. Like I said, it was back in the day. So I said, Bubba, like, how long we gonna sit here? He looked at me, he said, "Don't you like this?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, no. What make you think that? He said, because I've always seen like I was strong. So I guess that's that masculine part of me. I guess, I always drove sports cars, I was always by myself, and so he just assumed that I was like, oh no. No. So what do people perceive us as? What do we come off as? Our energy. Because that's what I'm saying. I hear about the feminine energy, the masculine energy, the simp energy. And the one thing about the simp, I looked it up. I says a simp, a man or a woman. It says usually a man being a wimp, I guess. But it doesn't. But it says women can have simp can be like simp, have simp behaviors also. So, like I said, when I came out and I was like ready to, okay, it's been a long time. I've been hurt long enough. It's time to just come out. The world changed. I was like, It's not that I don't know anything about being feminine, because I just never had to define it, or I don't know why. It's because I like to wear, I like wearing, um, jerseys. I like sports. I like sports cars. Does that make me masculine? I, my dad told us how to change oil, how to change a tire. He said, you never know, if you might be stranded and have to change a tire. Does that make me masculine? I taught my son, how to the iron, to do his laundry and cook. Does that make him feminine? If someone loves someone else and they just want to see them happy, and it doesn't matter what it takes to make them happy, does that make them a simp? Who defines these things? Where did these titles come from? There's nothing wrong with, a masculine man, because I like masculine men, because, they, are strong man. But see, a woman can stay in her feminine if the man is masculine, acting right. A woman goes her masculine if she feels like she has to protect herself. So is that fair? And a man or a woman is a simp when they really love someone, they want them to be happy, want to see them happy. Who gave these titles? So that's why I came up with Simpfermasculine. Because I guess I'm all three. Because I'd be a simp if I really love someone and I really want them to be happy. I don't mind doing what I have to do to make sure that happens. That doesn't bother me. And I am feminine. I like dressing the way I want to dress. I know how to put on my high heels and my makeup. And I know how to put on my jersey and watch football with my man. Or I know how to go to a baseball game. I'm not one of the ones that's gonna sit back there and be so feminine that I don't know how to enjoy what he likes. But some women are made to stay in their masculine because we have to take care of ourselves now. And that's social. That's a social thing. That's because marriages haven't been working and relationships haven't been working. I was a single mom. So if I came across as being masculine, I didn't realize, because I had to do what I had to do to support my son and I working the jobs. And if I played by driving a sports car and going to football games and watching basketball and having on my big pajamas with my big shirt, does that make me masculine? It's almost like it's not fair, because I know I'm who God said I am. God made me a woman. He made me feminine. I'm not getting into the political thing. I can't get into the man, woman, female. I can't get into all of that, because that doesn't concern me. Everybody is who they are. Everybody carry their own cross. Everybody is whoever they are. I'm just a Simpfermasculine. I'm all three wrapped up into one. I know how to be a simp. I know how to love you to death. I know how to be a feminine. I know what to look like and how to look. And I have to go into my masculinity, because sometimes I have to change the oil, or I have to do what I have to do, because I'm alone. I'm single. But I would stay in my feminine if I had a masculine man. I can't stay in my feminine if I have somebody playing games with me, or all over the place, and don't know what they want, and don't, how do you stay comfortable like that? I was just sitting up there talking, because since I'm a Simpfermasculine, I just wanted to let y'all know it's a new word that I just made up, because I'm all three wrapped up into one. But I am who God made me. I am a Southern Belle. And the way that I was raised is the way that I was raised. And who I am is who I am. I know how to act accordingly. Maybe I'm a chameleon. They melt into whatever background that they have to do. Okay, can I add that on to the word? I probably couldn't even pronounce it. But my name is Jennifer Brooks. I just wanted to come on this Friday night and just get on this platform for a little bit and just talk to my audience, and just, go in here I love the rain. So to me, it's a very romantic night. I'm gonna go ahead and watch somebody else fall in love. I think I'm gonna do a love movie tonight. Curl up and get me some oatmeal with some walnuts and raisins. Don't that sound good? And watch me a good love story. But my name is Jennifer Brooks. Please share my videos. Please comment. Please subscribe, and know that I am a Southern Belle. And I'm glad who God made me. My Simpfermasculine self. I love coming to this platform. Y'all have a blessed night. You hear? God bless.